Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny and I love selling pre-owned and new thrifted beauty across multiple platforms. So that's what I want to talk to you today. So you can see here some of my inventory behind me on either side of me. I find most of my beauty products at thrift stores. We are lucky here in Washington State that people donate it and Value Village and Goodwill puts it out on the floor for people like me to purchase. I just want to share some of my finds just to give you an idea of what to look for and just a little, maybe some tips and whatnot. So let's get started. Recently I was at Goodwill and found an Aeropostale perfume called Promise Me, and it was the original OG packaging, original formula. Now let me just tell you that you can buy the Promise Me perfume, the newer version, on eBay right now between $29 and maybe $40 or $25 to $30, something like that. But the OG original scent, I paid $15 and I sold it for $135 in new condition just because it was the original stuff. So just keep that in mind. Do your due diligence when you are researching these beauty products, because little factors like that, like formula changes, packaging changes, really matter when it comes to comping this kind of stuff. Another beauty product, a perfume that I recently found at Goodwill, was Soft Surroundings. You might know them for their clothing. I had no idea they had a perfume and or makeup line. I found a bottle of their pre-owned perfume at Goodwill for $5 and I sold it on Mercari for $100. Now, when I do list things on Mercari, I always do the pre-owned beauty on there and I always offer free shipping. I figure that the buyer is already absorbing all of those other fees, the selling fees, the processing fees. The least I can do is offer free shipping, and I really think that that's helped my sales. So $5 turns into a $95 net profit for me because on Mercari there is zero selling fees. Thank gosh. Okay, another product I picked up was the Aveda mineral powder in pre-owned condition and found it at Value Village for $5. And I sold it on Mercari for $67. Like I said, pre-owned always goes on Mercari. Another great, now I don't know if Aveda has discontinued their entire makeup line or whatnot. Haven't gone down that rabbit hole, but I just saw that the mineral foundation powder comps really high, so I picked it up and it sold. I can't believe how much someone paid $67 for a used powder, but hey, that's okay with me. Bath & Body Works has been around forever, hence they're being loyal customers. And those loyal customers love the original packaging, scents, what have you. I recently found a Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom perfume at a thrift store for $2 and I sold it on Mercari for $67 in fair condition. The reason it was in fair condition, it was pre-owned and the spray nozzle was broken, but I was still able to fetch $67 for it, even though there's newer versions of the same scent available for sale. Bare Minerals is another brand that I'm always looking for. I find Bare Minerals pretty much all the time at estate sales, garage sales. I think because so many people have that brand in their home. I don't know. Anyway, I found some fruit cocktail blush at a thrift store, paid $5, found 3 units. There was no comps on eBay on this color, this retired color. So I just went for $100 a unit and I ended up selling all 3 units that same month, I believe. So I spent $15 and I grossed $300 on some Bare Minerals blush. So I would say if you ever find fruit cocktail, even in used condition, throw it on Mercari because you can't sell used on eBay. And maybe you want to lift the price up a little bit. I don't know. It just because it sold so fast. Victoria's Secret is another brand that I love picking up because they have the body lotions, they have perfume, they have body mist, they have lip gloss, lip plumpers, and actually if it's retired, it does really well. So I got really lucky at Goodwill. I found one of their old school bronzing powders with a big brush. I paid $5. It was used, pre-owned, so I listed it up on Mercari and it sold for $59. Bath & Body Works also had the CO Bigelow lotion line. I'm not sure if they still do. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I always check comps on those lotions if I see them at the thrift store. I found a bottle for $5 at Goodwill. Menthol was the scent, and I sold it on eBay for $50. Calgon is another brand that does really well if you find the old school formula, old school packaging. Now, if I ever see the newer version of the body mist, I won't even check comps on it. But recently I found the original vintage Calgon Spa Tropical, paid $8 for this little set and sold it for $51. 30-second smile. It's like a toothbrush that you put 2 batteries in. Very popular still. Old school. They don't make it anymore. I always seem to find them at estate sales. Anyway, I recently found one. Paid $5 and sold it on eBay for $87. I've talked about this brand a lot, and it's called It Works. The body wraps are still really popular. I picked up a little box for $1 at a thrift store and sold them on eBay like the next day for $45. Not necessarily a beauty product, but a beauty tool you want to be looking for. Do you remember the Braun cordless curling irons? The curling irons aren't worth that much, maybe $20. But the cells are what you want to look for, the Braun Energy cells. I found some at Value Village for $5, and I sold them on eBay for $50. Fast sellers, the Braun Energy cells. A few weeks ago, I did a beauty haul. I went to an indoor garage sale and bought a bunch of beauty products and spent $50.50 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to give you a little update what has sold since then. I sold some Lancome lipstick, which I love selling Lancome lipstick. It always moves like that, especially if it's a retired color. Sold it for $28. The name of the lipstick was Love It Creams. And then I sold the eyeliner that was actually used, that little black pot. Sold that for $19 on Mercari, and I sold the Lancer Danny on Poshmark for $45. So I'm already in the green out of all those beauty products that I bought. That's why I just love selling beauty products. You can list on Mercari, Poshmark, eBay. It's great. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and next time I'm going to do a video about all the beauty products that I find at estate sales and what they sold for.